Здравствуйте, comrade. I am Lenny001, but you, my drug, can call me Lenny. Today, I will talk about this handsome fellow, Vladimir Lenin. Da, but hidden behind those looks are the atrocities he has caused in his lifetime, in the way of death, pain, and suffering. But we will talk about that much later. He was born Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov to a middle-class family in Simbirsk, known today as Ulyanovsk. His family was well educated, a field in which his father had built his career. Lenin was the third of 8 children. His father died when he was 15 years old. After that, he became more erratic, confrontational, angsty. But his radical beliefs weren't a problem until the execution of his brother. Alexander was executed for the attempted assassination of their Tsar and his oppressive actions against the peasant and working class people. The worldview held by the brothers was a product of the authoritarian rule of the Tsar. The Tsar did not wish to share his power with Parliament, and he had a habit of sending many people to their deaths in unnecessary wars. For example, the Russo-Japanese War and the World War I. Much political and social unrest was witnessed by a young Lenin. While attending Kazan University, Lenin joined a social organization, a Zemlyachestvo, where he became involved in demonstrations against government restrictions. He read a lot of pro-revolutionary material, and he became influenced by authors like Nikolai Chernyshevsky and Karl Marx. Mein Gott, he speaks of me, right? Da, Tovarish, but I struggle to understand you through your bushy whiskers. I am thrilled you like my writings. Marxism was certainly the root political ideology that influenced Leninism. Thank you, it was a pleasure. Leninism was Lenin's contribution to communism. It is the communism we all know today. It was much different than Marxism in its revolutionary strategies. Marxism required the working class to overthrow capitalism and rule a socialist society. Leninism required a strong central government that would come into power after a violent overthrow. This government would consist of a small vanguard party that would form a dictatorship of the proletariat and lead society into a socialist form. Lenin and his theories were quite successful in taking over Russia, creating an empire, and changing the face of the world and even the face of history. However, it was not so successful in creating the utopia most socialists hoped for. The Soviet Union, created by Lenin, lasted less than 70 years, and is considered by many to be a failure in communism. Communism does not really exist today without being combined with some elements of capitalism. It certainly has no place in the United States. Even socialist organizations in the United States disagree with most of the tenets of communism, and definitely the tenets of Leninism. They believe that socialism can be achieved through the mechanics of democracy. At least that's what they say officially. Who knows? Maybe hiding somewhere in that crowd of democratic socialists is another little Lenin waiting to pop out and start a ruckus. Rub his head, make a wish.